Jeremiah 23 and 6. In his days Judah shall be...
No more
This is Jeremiah 23 and 7. Therefore, behold, the days cometh, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Even until this day, you see me have people, even regular Jake, you see they know about the Pharaoh. You see me and the Israelite them, our land with the Pharaoh what then. So this is what the scripture says, they're not going to no longer speak about what happened back in the time of ancient Egypt. They must speak about this deliverance. Because the Lord, the Harbor should be going to worse than when they back then in the time of Egypt. Because the Lord, they're going to remember my footstool in the day of judgment. Go on.
But the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Judah out of the north country.
Out of the north country to North America. Go on.
And from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land.
Because I was scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Keep us saying, Lord, I'm going to deliver the elect. You see me from the four wings of the earth. In the month of 24. What?
Jeremiah 5 and 22. Fear ye not me, said the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sands for the bound of the sea by perpetual decree that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, and yet can they not prevail, though they roar, yet they cannot pass over it. But these people are a revolting and a rebellious heart.
People are revolting and a rebellious heart. From we left out of Egypt. You see no people basically rebellious. You see me against the Lord. You see me?
They are
against the ways of the Heavenly Father, laws and statutes. The Heavenly Father give to us. Even until this day, our people rebellious. What?
They are revolted and gone. Neither said they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord our God. They give it rain, that give it rain, both the former and the latter in his season.
So people don't consider, some people don't consider you. You see me, they don't consider about the Heavenly Father. You see me, they're doing all these things that are taking place. You see me? So the Heavenly Father want to basically do that.
He reserved unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares, that set a trap, they
set a trap. Man. They set a trap. You must say, among my people are found wicked men. You see me? They set a snare. They set trap. So if among some people have different wicked leaders, like I'm leaders right now. You see me, I basically I bring out the so-called white man agenda to the T right now. You see me, undo all this. It's all about bringing the so-called white man agenda. You don't really care about our people. You see me, know all these things that can basically do to our people. It's all about, you see me, a so-called white man agenda. Yo. You see, she must say, Lord said, basically punish them, yo. All the leaders. In our scripture, our 2 Ezra 15 says, you see me, there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. So they might even get destroyed by a lot of people in time to come. For all the bullshit that they basically been doing over the years, all the lies that they basically been telling our people. You see me, they might say enough. Our people are going to say enough is enough. And I look for them. Because they want to basically have faith in over the years. What?
This is Micah 3 verse 11. Right? So the heads thereof judge for reward.
That's what the scripture says. The heads thereof judge for reward. Our leaders then judge for reward. It's all about dollar bill. So go on.
And the priests thereof teach for hire. And the prophets thereof divine for money.
The pastor divine for money. Go on.
And yet will they lean on the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us?
Yeah, because our people feel that somehow the Lord is with them and them doing so. See, because they don't know the Heavenly Father, so they think Heavenly Father on them side when they do all different type of wickedness. What?
Right. So none evil can come up against us.
That's what they must say.
Right.
Then in mind, but guess what? They have basically a wake-up call coming soon. You see, because we are approaching the time of Jacob's trouble. See, the Lord basically go use to punish a lot of our people.
Switch up on.
What?
Says Ecclesiasticus, it's like a 2 Ezra 16 verse 18. So the beginning, it's like we start at verse 17. So woe is me, who will deliver me in those days.
Done.
So the beginning of sorrow and great mourning.
Beginning of sorrows and great mourning. The time period right now. What?
The beginning of famine and great death.
The beginning of a famine and great death. And famine is one of the main thing. Oh, we know say go eat this island what them call Jamaica. One of the main thing go eat Jamaica. You see me? That's how you so-called Jamaicans out here, which are mainly from the tribe of Benjamin, are going to die by famine. As you what I say, you see, better die by the sword.
This Friday, happening at Watch Nightclub. Be there.
You're basically die by famine, because the terrorists have died. Right?
Intense Family and Sky Boss in association with Watch Nightclub presents their promoters Friday event called Blazers and Jeans this Friday, June 21st at Watch Nightclub.
The beginning
Music by DJ
of
Chris.
famine and great death, beginning of war, and power shall stand in fear.
The beginning of war. I was like I said, as I said earlier, you see news in the news now. You see Iran coming up in the news a lot right now. You see because tension between America and Iran. You see me, but on a high level right now. You see me, so people say the beginning of war, World War III. Go on.
So, and the powers shall stand in fear.
And the leaders shall stand in fear. They're going to trim like leaf. When all them break loose, all them leaders, you see me, across the world, and June, I said the whole of them in the House of Parliament, they're going to tremble. Because the level of chaos is going to take place in Jamaica. They say they're going to tremble, they're going to know if you do. A lot of them are trying to basically flee the island. But they're not going to help them. See, she said the powers shall stand in fear. Go on, brother.
So the beginning of evil. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
What people are going to do when all these things start to happen? You see, when all they break loose, what people are going to do? You see, when they care about the word of their Father, what are going to do in them time then? What?
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourge for amendment.
God say, Lord, I use all these things to punish our people. You see, for all the wickedness, go on? And also the heathen nation and so-called white man, go on?
But for all these things,
But for all these things to take place right now in the world. So when scripture say, go on?
they shall not turn from their
They
wickedness,
shall not turn from their wickedness. They must continue to be wicked until the time of destruction. What?
nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Go on.
Verse 22. So for many that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine.
So when scripture said, many that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. See, especially you so-called Jamaicans. What?
And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
And the others that escape the hunger, so all who escape the famine, are get destroyed by the sword, by the machine. See, the knife, the gun. Or a buckle boom we go fling. Go on.
So and the dead shall be cast out as dung,
Go on.
and there shall be no man to comfort them.
So you're going to have the streets lie with dead body. All water are full of dead body. Bushes. Bare people lie in the street. And nobody not going to bury nobody. And like now, you see when people they don't know your family member worry about how much money if you basically bury dead. Now time to come, nobody not going to busy about the dead body. Take over dead body and take off shoes off a foot. And try and if you can fit them. And go on about their waist and take off a shirt. Why not going to busy about the dead body in time? What?
They not mention other diseases.
God.
Because all of them dead body.
Yeah.
Plagues, man, God, and whisper disease and viruses, man,
God.
So it's for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down.
God.
Alright, this is 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Go to the world and them that dwelleth therein.
God.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Sword and their destruction draw nigh. And the word Rome in destruction. And with that time the speaking society destruction. So people say the sword and your destruction draw nigh. What?
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and sword is in their hands.
God, race war. But one people are going to stand up to fight against another. The Israelites. You see me? The so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American, Indian. You see me? You know, so lately about people now, the so-called Negroes are asked reparation money. You see me? We're calling up a new country we're involved now in enslavement. You see me? So guess what? Race war is coming because that's scripture, a part of Bible prophecy. See, go on.
For there shall be sedition among men,
God.
and invading one another.
Go on.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
So when all hell break loose, nobody not got business about the prime minister or the president or the leader. It's all about survival. What?
And the courses of their action shall stand in their power.
Done.
And a man
Yeah, man, go on, man.
and a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
You must say a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. See, because you got a checkpoint. You got a certain lane and certain street. You see me, I got lock down. You get block off. You see me, soldiers say my chance basically block off certain lane and certain street. You see me, I shoot off certain bridge. So one way a community, they shoot off a bridge. They can't control them people in the community. I mean, the people over the side, stay over there and kill themselves. You see, watch over there.
Curfew.
God, curfew. So brother, I say, God.
For because of their pride the city shall be troubled.
Right.
The houses shall be destroyed.
Houses shall be destroyed. See, because I'm not hungry. I'm not going to have food to eat. So I'm not hungry. You see me? Also, you got the police and the soldiers, they might come and take your food. Because they're going to want it basically and ration it. Because you got famine. You see me? I said, brother, with the scripture earlier. Right?
And men shall be afraid.
Men shall be afraid. So a lot of men are basically shrimp like leaf night time to come. Yeah, in Luke 21, they say, man heart failing them for the things that they say come up on the earth. So a lot of people are going to have heart attack. So the level of chaos are going to take place. You see me? What?
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Because a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. So a man are basically busy about the neighbor again. Anytime police force get removed, you see, just like the movie Purge. You see, a man come page you, I can look for you. You see, because a long time you have a beef, and he couldn't basically get fidelity to the right and proper way. So, what this whole thing is, what this society kick off, as chaos kick off in the society, I'm not going to look for you. You see, that's a member where you do it, and chop you, or shoot you. Right?
But destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods.
And take away all your resources. You see me, soldiers and the police are going to take your resources also, as we are saying. Take away your food, your water, your clothes. What?
Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right.
So Luke 21 and verse 9 says, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, nations shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdoms, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places.
I will see a lot of earthquake over the years. You see me being taking place.
And famine and pestilence.
Famine, pestilence, a lot of diseases. Hey, we see the whole pop up back now. You see me on the scene. A lot of people, a lot of places have basically them have quarantine in certain area. You see, because as we say, we know say the time to come, because you go back to Bible prophecy, a lot of diseases are going to release. You see me, Ebola, blue body plague. You see what them say, them pop up body. You see me? Even Spanish flu, it's almost Spanish flu too, because all these diseases, you see me, the so-called white man are going to use, because a lot of use the so-called white man to release all these diseases, basically punish a lot of our people, along with them in the nations. See what like that sounds? See, the wicked, which is so-called white people, and the Lord's sword. What?
And fearful sights and great signs.
A fearful sight. So something we are going to say, you're going to drop dead. A heart attack instantly. What?
And great signs shall there be from heaven.
What?
The brother talk about the plagues, them basically, you know, the diseases, them and them thing like back in the time of Egypt. See, so this is 2 Ezra 15 verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before.
And so that's must smite Egypt with plague as before. See, because America is the modern day Egypt. Revelation 11 and 8. See, spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, that city. See, in Revelation 17 and 18, say, woman, that great city, reign over the kings of the earth. See, talking about America. So America is the modern day Egypt. What?
Right? And will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that the Yahweh shall bring upon it.
Alright, this is Jeremiah 15 and 1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards his people.
So that's what the Lord said. Though Moses and Samuel stood before the Lord. You see, that Moses represents by the law. Because the Lord, Yahweh, give Moses the law to give to us. See, that Samuel represents the prophet. So she said, oh, Moses and Samuel stood before the Lord, Yahweh. Go on. Mind could not be upon it.
Though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards his people. Cast them out of my sight.
So Lord said, cast them out of his sight. See, because our people are seed of evildoers.
And let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto me, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such are as are for death to death.
So always people say, such are for death to death. Go on. Such are for death.